So I didn't see the entire Candace Parker, Aliyah Boston podcast going with stuff like this. Didn't expect to see stuff like this in that. But yeah, it's an all around being an interesting one anyway. When it comes to this the podcast, but it appears they spoke about the DeWanna Bonner booing situation, which is kind of wild, considering again everyone was like, "Oh, it was only Sophie Cunningham." Man, DeWanna as well, not DeWanna as well. Aliyah and Candace Parker as well. Candace Parker is going. She's never gonna go full inside the NBA, but I mean, she's going full on. We'll talk about the drama if needs be. Jesus.
What are you about to say?
I mean, it's your teammate, DeWanna Bonner. Old teammate, sorry. Not teammate currently, but was your teammate to start the year. Yes. She made a return to Indiana last week with the Mercury and was booed by Indiana fans. Kalia Copper is
I love Aliyah Boston. Like, was booed. Everyone knew what was going to happen there.
Caught saying it's distasteful, and since then, it feels like everyone has something to say. So here's my take. I mean, listen, what did you expect? I think this puts women's basketball on the map. I'm not
like, that is literally the one. Candace Parker, it's very clear. For better or for worse, whether you like what Candace Parker says, whether you like her methods, for better or for worse, to make any argument other than Candace Parker's whole goal with all of this is to make sure that women's basketball is spoken in like the same tone and in the same way as men's basketball. Like, we all kind of know that, and that is what her goal is. And her whole thing is basically like, well, yeah, her logic is, if this would happen in the NBA, it's a good thing. Even the negative things for when it comes to the NBA, like, that does seem to be Candace Parker's logic, is if this would happen in the NBA, it is a good thing. It is a good thing. And I don't hate that logic either. But like, this is something that 1,000,000% would happen in the NBA. So she's like, essentially, yeah, it's good.
I'm not going to lie. Because when everybody waited for KD to go back to OKC. Okay? They booed him. Mm-hmm. Big shocker. Everybody waited for Braun to go back to Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Booed him. Everybody waited for Kyrie to go back to whatever team he went back to. Because like, he went back to several.
Yeah.
Luka, same thing. Like, we can go down the line.
Nobody booed Luka. Nobody booed Luka in Dallas. They booed Nico Harrison.
It's a privilege. It's a privilege. And that was expected. To me, I love being booed. I thought that was a sign of respect. If you're not booing somebody that can't get buckets.
I mean, DeWanna Bonner versus the Fever definitely could not get buckets. Or DeWanna Bonner for the Fever could not get buckets.
Mm-hmm. So to be honest with you, I feel like as a teammate, it's Kalia Copper's job to stick up for her. But to be honest with you, like, DB had to expect this. When you make a conscious decision to leave somewhere and go somewhere else, it's difficult, but you have to take what comes with it. And I feel like you're not booing DeWanna because she's not a good player.
No, she fucked over the Fever. That's why that's why they booed DeWanna.
Just booing her because it didn't work out. That's fans, right?
Not even that it didn't work out. Like, if DeWanna Bonner literally had accepted a trade, or DeWanna Bonner, because she was stinking it up. Let's be honest. DeWanna was absolutely stinking it up. So if it turned out that DeWanna Bonner she wasn't happy, we saw it, she was playing badly, she was stinking it up, and she accepted a trade, all of this stuff, nobody would really be out there too upset about DeWanna Bonner. But of course people are annoyed about DeWanna Bonner. Like, Fever fans. She just quit on the team. It was the way she did it. It's not, people aren't annoyed that it didn't work out with DeWanna Bonner. Like, you know what? Ari was much better for the Fever than DeWanna Bonner's been. And we were like, oh, it allowed us to get Chloe Bibby as well. Man, we're just sitting Chloe Bibby on that bench, so I don't really know about Chloe Bibby at this stage. But still.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what I was saying. Like, in the media, they asked me post-game, and they were like, you know, how do you feel about them booing? And I was like, what am I supposed to stop the game and be like, please, No. When we went to New York, literally when we went to New York, both times we've been to New York, when we were doing our runouts, people on our team were getting booed.
Well, no, one person on the team got booed.
It's just gonna happen. And like
Every time Sophie Cunningham touched the ball, she got booed. Every time she went to the free throw line, she got booed. Every time they booed Chris Coughlin in New York. They booed a rival team's coach for being shit in New York.
when they were getting booed, we were literally cheering. We were like, "Yay! Let's just go play. Let's just go hoop." Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Everyone started like coming at me. People were in my mentions, and I was like, "Dang, guys, I don't know what you guys want me to say." Just
South Carolina fans have disowned Aliyah Boston due to proximity to Clark. Like because she's for PC reasons, not political correctness, proximity to Clark reasons.
just vibe. Just vibe, twin. Just vibe. Like you don't have to tag me. You don't have to like please. Every quote doesn't have to be about AB. I promise. I promise.
But I do feel like to be booed sometimes is a sign of respect. I think she's one of the greats that has played in this game. And regardless of where she's at, I mean, she's 37 years old at this point. So she's played more basketball behind her than she will in front of her. And so I do feel like at times you have to understand to be booed is a sign of respect.
Yeah, I don't think DeWanna had any issue with it. I think it was Satu and I think it was Kalia Copper. Even Alyssa Thomas just shit talking the crowd. Like it is what it is. Like she took a fine. It seemed like she just took the fine. She didn't want to speak to the crowd. And look, it is what it is when it comes to Alyssa Thomas. But all in all, this is one of those things where I'm like, it's just, why are we talking? Why is it still a conversation? Just a normal thing that happens in sports. Like, this was fine if it would be a conversation that happened after, like that ended after a day, but it keeps going on and on and on. 3-4 days later, the Atlanta Dream, like commentators are complaining about Fever fans, like just everything. It's just weird. All around, in my opinion, it's just a weird situation. And it's just something that I'm like, the Indiana Fever are just, no matter what happens when it comes to the Fever, everything is just a bigger deal than it should be. No matter what, everything is a bigger deal. Everything is this massive thing. Everything has to be a scandal when sometimes it's just sports. And most of the time, it's just sports. If we're being completely honest, most of the time, it is just sports. So anyway, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.